Good evening, gamblers, and welcome to the inaugural broadcast of the Kappa Sigma Pledge Sports Network. I'm your host, Pledge Aaron Donaldson. With me today is sports gambler Pledge Ben Sanders and expert Columbus sports gambling beat writer Pledge Andy Damshutter. It's nice to have you here, boys.
Nice to have you, Randy. Thank you.
Well, let's get started with last night's bets. Starting off with the Spurs at the Magic. 8-point coverage with the Spurs. Doesn't hold there.
Looked like a safe pick. It really did.
It did. Spurs winning 98-96. It's really close with the Spurs going on a 31-17 run in the fourth quarter. Game almost went to overtime there. Another gut-wrenching event for you there. Kawhi Leonard with 0.9 seconds left. It's a jumper, but doesn't pull through for the degenerates.
It's concerning to me to see a top 10 team in the league play that inconsistent. You expect a team with that spread. I thought that was an insulting spread. I thought the Spurs could have almost been 16-point favorites. But they came off to a slow start on the road in Orlando, multiple games in a row. It was a risky pick, but I thought it was a pretty certain pick, and it just didn't fall through. Got to move on to the next one.
You know what? At the end of the day, a loss is a loss, and unfortunately, Ben here is consistently producing losses.
Yes.
The downward slide is continuing, and it's not good for your wallets, and it's not good for Ben's future at all.
Said perfectly there by expert Columbus sports gambling beat writer, Pledge Andy Damshutter. Thank you for that.
Thanks, Andy.
Let's move on to the second pick. There was a lot of criticism behind this pick.
There was.
The
There
Lakers
really was.
and the Cavs. 120-111 finish. What do you say about that?
Coming into this pick, I was confident. I really was. Plus 15. You ever give the Mamba plus 15? I don't care if you're playing LeBron James, Steph Curry, Ohio State. It doesn't matter. Mamba, 15 points. You take it. He's bringing the extra juice. He's playing LeBron.
Earlier today, Kobe Bryant was quoted saying, "We suck." That's the word. He said it. So, I don't think that's accurate right there.
And that's what a lot of people were saying about this pick. It sucks,
right.
But it turned out being the biggest win of the night.
It covered.
Actually, the only win of the night. You did say that Mamba had 15 points, but what about Lou Williams with 28 points? That's really what carried the Lakers and the degenerates that could have got this win.
If Lou Williams is going to put up that many points every night, I'll take any spread they give me against the Lakers. It's clear cut.
All right, well, let's move on to your third and final pick of the night. The Jazz with a 2.5-point spread over the Pelicans. Real close one here with a 196 finish. It's another close loss for Ben Sanders.
It really was.
Yeah.
The frustrating thing about this is I blame myself for this pick. A lot of people on Twitter, Facebook, messaging my account saying, "Oh, you already picked against New Orleans this week. Oh, what are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, they're stupid. They don't know what they're talking about." But they're right. Fool me once, shame on them. Fool me twice, shame on me. I gotta stop betting against New Orleans. They show up when I put the money down on the other side, and I bit the bullet.
This continues a trend of losses, unfortunately. But it was a relatively small spread, very close game. For most of the NBA fans, it was probably irrelevant. But for us gamblers and sports bettors, it had a feeling of a playoff atmosphere.
It really did.
It was fun. It was fun. You lost. That wasn't fun. But it's all about having fun for most people.
Let's change topics here real quick.
It's fun for people that have our money on the line.
Yeah, it's the money. But let's change topics. Your record. You started off strong, 7-1.
Absolutely.
Ever since the PowerPoint era, you've gone down. You're 3-10 now.
Right.
Like the great Kanye West said.
Right.
Kanye West didn't say this. Cut. Okay, we'll stay here. Like the great DJ Khaled said.
Mm-hmm.
Another one. Another one. Another one. That's what you're doing right now. You're losing. Another one.
And, I hear the criticism. I understand the criticism. Everyone has a right to their opinions. But that 7-1 start was all pure knowledge, and that 3-10 finish, the last 13-game stretch, was still all pure knowledge. The ball's just bounced on the wrong side. I'm a shot here, a layup there. I said it in the digest. If you haven't seen my digest, check it out. Gambler's Digest. Every single day it's uploaded. Bets, free bets, money on the line every single day. Check it out. at kappasigmadegenerates@gmail.com. But anyway, I'm missing a layup here, a foul shot there. I've lost 5-6 games for under 2 points in the spread.
Yeah.
I've only really had one or two way off picks. But I think tonight's the night where we take everything we've learned, and we move on. We stay away from the NBA, college basketball. I see a lot of potential there tonight.
We're going to get back to that right after our commercial break. So we'll be right back, folks. We're back, folks. Let's get it on to today's bets. Ben Sanders, what do you got for us?
I did a lot of research today. And, when you're cold with something, sometimes you just got to go to something else. You get stuck on a question, you move to the next question. You don't like that girl, you move on to the next girl.
Yes.
It's like dating. I don't want to date the NBA anymore. I'm going to go and try to have sex with college basketball.
Yes.
Now,
great choice.
What I'm going to do here today is I see two matchups currently airing in 1 minute. Syracuse, Florida State, under 139. This is an easy pick. Both teams, ACC game. Whenever the favorite is on the road in a conference game, it's most likely going to be an under game, more of a defensive game, slow pace. The opposing team, the underdogs, don't want to slow it down, and usually the team that's at home is able to control the pace. Now, it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be a tight conference game. But don't be surprised if the first half starts out much higher scoring. Don't get nervous. The second half, it's going to be bear down. It's going to be much more buckled down defense. This is a must-win for both teams that won't have any tournament contention. Under 139, Syracuse versus Florida State.
Very bold first choice.
Yeah.
I'd say so. Very bold.
Very bold, yeah.
Thanks, Andy.
Talking about college basketball, what do you got second for us?
This second pick, people will question it. People will make fun of it. Cal Green, all those jokes, whatever. The home team tonight is going to prevail. This basketball season has been full of upsets when teams at home are able to shock ranked teams. Oregon's too hot. This game is a trap bet. All the odds are going against Cal right now. 95% of picks are against Oregon. I'm telling you, now take that 5%. Run with Cal -1 at home. They're going to win this game. It's got trap bet written all over it, like I said. They want the lines to shift the right direction. I'm telling you now, Cal -1.
So what you're doing here is you're taking a leap of faith. You're trying to flip it around. Is that what you're doing here?
Not necessarily. I'm confident in this game. I truly believe Cal is going to win this game. You look at the betting lines, keep shifting and shifting and shifting. I'm going to take the point. I'm going to take Cal at home. It's a conference matchup. It's going to be crazy there up in Berkeley. It's going to be nuts. I'm sure Dickie V's going to be there, baby. And, I'm telling you today, right now, this is the game to pick. I take this. It's a possible tease option for you big-time gamblers out there. I'm telling you, this is the pick.
Alrighty. Well, you seem pretty confident.
Yeah.
You got one more pick. Tell us a little bit about that.
I actually don't have another pick.
You don't?
I'm going to go with 2 picks tonight, but it's going to be 2 winners.
Now, is that going to cause any problem with the degenerates, considering there's 3 to 6 bets a night?
I've learned over time with working with degenerates that it's not about producing quantity, it's quality.
There it is.
And I want to produce
Black.
quality.
Huh?
But tonight is going to be the night we're going to hit for 1,000. We're going to go 2 for 2. We're on our climb back to 500 in the standings. We're getting this post-PowerPoint error started tonight. Thank you for coming out and watching the
Real
Kappa
quick.
Sigma Pledge Sports Network.
I can sense it in the room, the energy around Ben's pick here.
Yes.
I think we've hit rock bottom, and the only place left to go is up. So I got Cal bet. I like that. Sounds very good, and Ben laid out a great argument for it. So I would feel comfortable putting your hard-earned money on that bet.
Just one last thing for you. What if you do lose again? What do you think the fans are going to say? What do you think these fellow bet gamblers are going to say about it?
Now, I try to stay positive, but I'm definitely fearful. I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of fear going into these picks.
I would be fearful.
You know, I've got a lot of threats and hate from Steve Levkoff, but I truly believe tonight is the night where this thing turns around.
Good. Well, it was great having you. Thank you for being on the show.
Thanks, Andy.
Thanks,
Andy.
Thank you.
Let's hope that everything goes well for you tonight.
Thank you. Thanks for coming out.
Have a good one, guys.
Good luck.
It's going to be a close one.